Girl, the summer house drama is just so on point because what do you mean that West Wilson had sex with Jennifer Fessler from the Real Houses of New Jersey? Ciara gets on the mix. Venita from Southern Charm get on the mix. Jennifer responds. Like the whole thing. And now we have even more tea coming from all of this. This is the man that Amanda Batula decided to leave her husband for. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Girl, we need to talk about this. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And girl, let's talk about this mess. Oh my God, I love when something is so messy that you are like, are we some weird soap opera? Like, we cannot make this shit up. Like, this is just like insane, all right? So everything starts, because for some reason, Jennifer Fessler, who wants to play it cool because she was not chosen to return to the Real House of New Jersey, and she was being sarcastic everywhere, and she even went to like the podcast of one of the ex-girls of Miami saying like, oh my God, I was just playing, like I don't care about any of this, and she has been like very thirsty about like the whole situation, right? She of course decided to go and defend Wes Wilson, saying that he was a good boy, that he didn't mean any harm. Poor Wes, he's the sweetest, like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And the whole world was like, okay, like, that is just like random, but like, whatever, like, why are you defending West in all of this? Like, what about Ciara? Like, Ciara is the actual victim. Actually, Ciara and Kyle are the actual victims here. So, like, what is happening? Like, this is just too weird, right? Everyone kind of like start commenting on it, blah, blah, blah. And then we have Ciara Miller herself, girl, coming forward saying that checks out, that Jennifer is defending Wes because they hooked up and have sex, apparently, allegedly, at BravoCon last year. Now, imagine our surprise, not only because, it's a younger guy with, an older woman, which honestly, I don't care, like, whatever, right? But the fact is that Jennifer Fessler is married, and of course was married during the alleged hookup, right? So now we're starting to say like, oh, does Wes has like a type? Like what he really likes is like the married kind of girls, like what is going on over here? Girl, the investigations that the Bravo fans have been doing are just crazy. Because of course, Jennifer Fessler says that she kind of like broke her silence, issued a statement saying that it was not true, that was defamatory, basically threatening Ciara, for saying all of this. Girl, apparently, there is an appearance of West on Watch What Happens Live when Andy Cohen asked him if he has ever hooked up with an older woman, to which he replies, yes, that is true, right? Then he says that it was another woman, that it was in her 50s and late 50s, and that it was a weird experience, but that was what he actually liked, and that he ended up having a lot of fun. He never mentioned names. We never knew absolutely anything. Like, back in the day was like, who really is gonna be out here thinking that Wes Wilson was hooking up with Jennifer Fessler, right? Well, now we have a submission to Dumois. Submissions to Dumois, you have to take it with a grain of salt, right? But like I always said out there, rumors, you should not believe them 100%, but they are always out there for a reason, right? Well, according to this submission to Dumois, it says that last summer this person was with West, and that West was talking about hooking up with an older woman named Jen, and how this woman gave him the best blowjob of his life. I'm like deceased at this point, and we are not even talking about the fact that Wes Wilson, Little Johnson pictures are leaked, you know, very hard to find. I was able to find them. Of course, I'm not gonna share them, but I was able to find them. What can I tell you? I mean, it's not giving, you know, alpha male. You know, it's not giving like, I don't know if you guys saw Andy Cohen's, which that's a man's dick. That's a power top man's dick, you know. But like this was more like, I mean, it's not small, but it's like average, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, like he has this face of like the kind of guy who maybe like showers like every 3 or 4 days, and like doesn't really, you know, do too much grooming or anything, you know. That's the energy of his dick, you know. Like it's very like kind of like circumcised but not, you know. Like it's weird, you know. Like definitely, you know, the, how you guys said, the carpet match the drapes, something like that, you know. So yes, same hair, you know, and all of that. But it's very much kind of like a beta energy, you know. It's definitely not like a alpha male, no. So what a week for Wes Wilson, you know. Like what a week. His dick is out there, his business is out there. Now he's having more sex with married women. I'm just like, I'm still cannot believe that Amanda Batula literally destroyed everything, you know, the possibility of fixing her marriage and her friendship with Sierra and her likeliness with the world for this man. I mean, look, if this was Andrea Denver, I will be like, bitch, yes, like destroy everything, fuck everyone. That man will like love you and destroy you on the sheets, you know. So like do whatever you need to do. But for Wes Wilson, girl, I can't. I just can't. But that's what is going on so far. So Jennifer Fessler denying rumors. Wes Wilson has not really said anything about it, which it's giving Joe Bradley and Luanda Lesseps, honestly, you know. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Where do you think the truth is? Have you seen the pictures? Girl, I mean, mention it all on those comments. And if you're gonna get all the tea related to Summer House or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.